everybody? Arnaldo Offman here of 4 Schools Only and Gear It First. Don't you love my awesome ghetto backdrop? I got a whole bunch of gear back there that you really don't need to be seeing because it's a mess. That's a repair pile back there. Okay, so I was not really planning on going to DJ Expo, but now I am, and there's a lot I gotta tell you. There's a lot I gotta catch you up on. So first of all, let's talk about LED walls. Because a lot of you have been to all my seminars. I've done seminars at DJ Expo almost every year except for the last year. And in my last seminar at DJ Expo, I talked about LED walls. Somebody's like, hey, with all the stuff that you do with school dances and all that, why don't I do LED walls? Well, they're expensive. The return of investment just was not there, right? You go in and say, how much is this LED wall? Well, each panel, that's 12 panels, and it's $1,100 a panel. Okay. But you also need a rigging kit. Okay. You also need cables. Of course I do. And then you need a road case because you're not going to want to carry those loosely. Oh, and you need a controller. So now you're at 17, 18 grand. But, there's a show special, so it was like 16 grand. Actually, I think it was like 17 or 18 when I first priced them out. Close to 19. And, but there's free shipping. Well, I hope so. There's no return of investment in that. I can sit there and for, 18 grand, I can buy like 30 20-foot video screens and projectors. So, no thank you. I did yoga. Namaste right here. So now, if you've noticed my videos the last couple of, maybe the last year, I've been using I have a couple LED walls, but the one I've been using a lot has been my Blizzard Iris R3. Now, some of you are like, oh, so are you doing all Blizzard stuff now? Because, I've done stuff with other lighting manufacturers that were all in the same factory or family. And it's not about me being a shill for anybody. Let's make that very clear. If you see my videos, you know I'm not representing any lighting companies or their opinions whatsoever. But it was more of I like to stick with products that I liked. And it wasn't from one company because it was easier that way. So why did I start using Blizzard? Well, it all goes to my friend Bobby, who is one of my clients for DC. And they use all the hot boxes, right? These things are small, they're bright, they're punchy as heck, and in a restaurant environment, we've only had to fix one. What the hell? The dimming curve is great, flicker free. I'm like, okay, clearly Blizzard is a whole different player. Plus, they have really cool booths, right? So, I was talking to about lights and stuff, and I was telling them, I want to get into moving heads, and they had a sweet deal going on. I think it was like 16 grand for the panels that I got, plus the road case. It wasn't like those big old heavy road cases. It's a lightweight plastic, but a rugged plastic. Enough that I have seen a certain show company that does trade shows drop an entire pallet of them, and the lights or the panels were still fine. So these are good road cases. And, I had the rigging bars and the cables, and it was I think 16 grand out the door. I make it rain. Fine. And the only reason I did it is because our beauty pageants that we were doing needed it. We have graduations that needed it. We have pep rallies that needed it. And the rear projection screen was not going to cut it. So I reluctantly did it. You know what I found out is that I always said it was trust that separates the DJs from the production companies, right? It's not just trust because it's a visual thing, right? Okay, yes, I've got a $2,000 moving head. And then I've got a $10,000 moving head. Well, you know which ones the DJ is using. You know which ones the upper echelon of production companies is using. But the end user doesn't notice that at all. If you're filling writers, that's a different story. But as far as clubs and all that, they don't notice the difference. But they do notice bigger truss setups. And they will notice the LED walls. Oh my God, those reds are so beautiful. The greens.
Just look at it.
There's stuff that you cannot do with a projection screen that you can do with an LED wall. So, yeah, I fell in love with the Iris R3, so I started doing video tutorials because nobody has video tutorials, and I'm like, hey, just another way to get my channel to grow. So it wasn't that Blizzard said, hey, do some videos for us. No, they actually approached me afterwards because they saw my videos, like, hey, we really appreciate using the products. Maybe we can do some work together. I'm like, sure. So I'm all about, I wanted to make sure that whatever we do, that I'm not, again, being a shill for anybody, but it's also something that educates people. So then, they were helping me out with the Novastar TB6, learning the really insides of it, because this LED controller is very different than the rest of them. Most LED controllers, you got to log into Novastar, you have to set it all up, and it can be a hassle. With the Taurus system, the TB6, you can literally log in from your phone, and it has a hard drive hookup. It's got built-in memory. You can literally play videos and photos right off your TB6 without needing a phone, without needing a computer. This thing has a media server built in. Awesome! So, yeah, they taught me a little bit more about that, and not gonna lie, they gave me some kick butt service for it. I needed a last minute, module sent to me. And they just recently asked me, it's like, hey, can you coming to DJ Expo? I'm like, yeah, I'm planning on coming up there. It's like, well, would you mind doing some social media stuff, like shooting some videos, talking about our products? Sure, I've done that for plenty of other companies. That's nothing new, right? And again, I'm very transparent about these things. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to tell you this. But, and I'm filming with my phone now, so I really can't be all dramatic and be like, look at this. They sent me the pricing. Now, first of all, let me tell you who their dealer is. It's Washington Music. Now, some of you may not say, who's Washington Music? Yo, that place is awesome. Every time I go to DC, I have to go to Chuck Levin's Washington Music. It's jam-packed. I mean, you see how I'm stuck here between two moving heads? It is literally just wall to wall to wall to wall of gear. And you just have the X32 and the M32 boards. So you can play with them side by side. And you can feed it out to the DOS line array or the Bose line array or the Nexo. Oh, the Nexo. Oh my goodness, it's just great, right? And then they've got the EV line arrays. Just toys everywhere. It's beautiful. But that's not why I'm excited. I mean, Randy's a great guy. Randy's awesome, and he's a good DJ too. But keep in mind how much I pay for my panel. They have a starter kit. It comes with your 12 panels, with your road cases, and with your rigging hardware. Now, keep in mind that this is the Iris R3 2. I have the Iris R3 1. Technically just the Iris R3, but now they have a 2. So they named it Iris R3 2.
Arnoldo is an idiot. The correct name is R3G2.
Which, really, Blizzard's really good about naming, so they just added a 2. I was like, yeah. I was expecting, the pupil. Because, you got the Iris, then you got the pupil, but whatever. So I am like, what's the difference between the Iris R3 and the Iris R3 2? And you know what their marketing department says? One has a 2 in it. No. They said that I'm really excited right now. They said it has a better refresh rate. There's a few different things, and I'll talk about that in a later video. But it has a better refresh rate. It's got a better way of connecting. They improved on some things over the Iris R3. I'm like, well, dope. I know how much I spent on my Iris R3, but I really don't think that your average DJ is going to want to spend 14 to 15 grand. Look at this price. So they got the 12 panels. You've got the road cases. Road cases aren't cheap, especially for LED walls. You've got your rigging stuff. You've got your Nova Star controller. Freaking $9,990. I don't know if it's a 95 or a 99. I don't know. But you're talking under 10 grand. Shipped!
Yeah, ship your
panels.
Billy, you can ship your
panels
too.
I can't wait to ship my panels, Dad.
I just shipped my
panels.
And it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
Okay, now, some of you are like, Arnoldo, that's a lot of money. I don't have 10 grand. Yo, I totally get it. But the average LED wall rental for, with 12 panels, depending if you do a 4.3 or 16.9, you could easily, on the low end, on the literally scraping the bottom of the barrel rental price, you're talking anywhere from $400 to $900 for a few hours. Now, if you're talking about a weekend thing, that's different. But you're talking about 10 G's shipped to go from a production company, okay, yeah, you're doing some good stuff, or maybe just a DJ too. Bam, okay, now you've got something that the market not wants, needs. And here's what's great. So I'm like, really, I don't know what else I'm going to do besides the school dances and all that and my beauty pageants. Well, now I'm having hotels call me because, the big hotels have the big connections with the AV companies. The smaller hotels want LED walls, but they don't have the money for those big budget contracts. So here we are coming in. It's like, listen, I have a wall right now that's available. It's not huge. It's 12 to 16 panels, maybe 18 if they need a bigger 16.9. And here's how much it costs. Now, here's the beautiful thing about it, right? You go there and you're like, okay, well, that's a great price, but I'm going to need 2 more panels or whatever. Talk to Randy, or somebody at Washington. I'm sure they can get you, some great pricing on additional panels. I know that they have bigger kits too. But it's the $9,999 kit that almost has me angry. Because I get it. Things get cheaper, as technology progresses. But my God, this is not even a year ago. And this is a heck of a lot less. I mean, just on the panels themselves, right? The panels average around $900 to $1,000, map price or whatever, really, who pays map. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. It's just so... So... Go to DJ Expo. I'll be hanging out at the Blizzard booth, especially because I'm going to be doing some videos, and there's a couple other booths that I'm excited to go see. But find me, and I will talk your ear That's what I was thinking. Ear off about LED walls, okay? I really don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but Blizzard should have known when they asked me to help them out with social media stuff and, talk to people about the products. They should know that I'm a little bit of a wild card. We're just going to take one of those panels down and just completely take it apart, okay? Let's see what the modules look like when you take them out. Let's talk about what the difference between the power module and the, what we call the receiving card is. How does the receiving card connect to the Novastar system? What happens if I yank the receiving card out of one panel and put it in another panel? What happens if I just take a module out? And will the LED wall still work? I don't know. You don't know. Actually, I know, but we'll figure it out. It's fun and it's easy. It's easier to put together than lights. Yeah, that's my video. Just want to talk about DJ Expo. If you're there, come find me. Let's talk gear. More importantly, let's talk about how the gear can make you money. I am good at that. Okay, I'm gonna flex here. I'm good at making sure the gear makes you money. So come talk to me. I'm not selling anything. I'm not a dealer. Just want to make sure that you can make money, because then you'll be like, ooh, I'm going to subscribe to Gear first. And then YouTube will be like, oh man, this guy's awesome. Let's give him more stuff, because YouTube is just right now. But anyways, all that aside, what have we learned today? A, clearly I'm never going to down 4 Mountain Dews back to back again. 2, DJ Expo. Okay, there's good news about DJ Expo. I'm sure it's going to be loud like always, and I'm sure I'm going to be doing a rant on Disc Jockey News about how ridiculously loud it is, but we're going to talk about how somebody wound up buying a whole bunch of LED panels, plus the reading kit, plus the case for $10,000. Actually, $9,990. I don't know whether that's a 5 or a 9. They could have made it just crazy and done a 3, a 7, maybe an N. See, those of you algebra people are like, I get that. But anyhow, Ronaldo Hoffman, Gear It First. Leave your comments below. I'll see you at DJ Expo. Have a good night and God bless. LED wall! Did I hit record? Yes, I did.